guys, it's Nurse J, and this is my third video for today. And I'm thinking about my wedding anniversary. It's the 14th year. And if you break down the month, day, and the year, it comes out to be 999. So I am fully aware of my conscious state today. So with that being said, let's jump right on in. Does Yahweh make a person blind, deaf, and dumb? Or does the little devil, Beelzebub, Satan, or Belial? Well, let's check this out. And you need your handy dandy Bibles to follow along with me. Now, we will be reading some Bible verses, little children. So, if you need your glasses, put them on. So let's go to Exodus chapter 4 and verse 11. So let's see what this God has to say. Let's go to verse 10, and it says, Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but am slow of speech and of slow tongue. And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? Or who maketh the dumb or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Let's go to Amos 3, chapter 3 and verse 6. And it says, Should evil befall a city, and Yahweh has not done it? So let's see, Exodus, he can make a person dumb, deaf, give sight, or he can make blind. And then he should cause evil to befall a city. Now, go to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 6 and 7. Okay. Here we go. Verse 6. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Well, let me give you a little hint about this verse. In the Enuma Elish, Marduk, the Babylonian god of King Nebuchadnezzar and King Cyrus the Great of Persia, was written about in the Enuma Elish. And as we know, the little Jews and their scribes were writing in the Babylon exile. And they just cherry-picked these verses from the Enuma Elish. Because you see, my friends, every year at the Key 2 festivals, they read the Passion Plays of Marduk. And they read the Enuma Elish. This is straight out of the mouth of Marduk. Now, let's go to Mark chapter 1 and 34. And when I read this last night, I thought I was going to die. And my husband, that's a Christian, was in the living room, and I'm done talking to him because he won't listen to anything I say. So he's just going to be dumbfounded in this. So anyway, I love him, but he's just lost in the delusion. Okay, so now I just told you, quote, Yahweh / the Marduk excerpt, that he creates evil. He can make people dumb, deaf, give sight, or cause blindness. So guys, don't get mad if your kid's blind or deaf or dumb. God did it. It speaks it right in your book. God did it. He did it. He did it. Got to accept it and move on. If that's what you want to believe. Mark 1:34. And this is about Jesus. And he healed many that were sick of divers diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. Okay. So, we have the same entities doing different things, or the same things. Let's go to Mark 3:22. 3:22 says, and the scribes which came down from Jerusalem said, He hath Beelzebub, and by the prince of the devils casteth he out devils. Well, friends, really Judaism really didn't have this thing called Satan and God kind of, I guess, mentality in their writings. They didn't believe all that. This was a later invention with Judaism, through the Persian Zoroastrianism, and then Roman and Greek to follow, okay, and all that. There was a dualistic kind of thing here. Good versus evil. So God, Yahweh, as we've been told, the creator of the cosmos, he is making people blind, deaf, and dumb. And then, or does the devil do it? So, in chapter 3 and verse 22, they're saying that Jesus has Beelzebub, and he's casting out the devils. And he's healing people with diseases. So, does this mean that the devil and Yahweh, the creator of the cosmos, has the same powers? No different. Let's go to Mark 5 and verse 9. And he asked them, What is thy name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legion. Oh, here's another devil story. For we are many. A legion is about, I think, 10,000. And he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine, and all the devils besought him, saying, Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. And forthwith Jesus gave them, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. Okay. Let's go to Matthew 9:33. Okay. Oh, here we go. when the devil was cast out, the dumb spake, and the multitudes marveled, saying, It was never so seen in Israel. But the Pharisees said, He casteth out devils through the prince of devils. Matthew 12:22. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him, insomuch that the blind and dumb both spake and saw. But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, This fellow doth not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. So, which is it? Is it Yahweh, the creator cosmos, that heals the blind, the deaf, and the dumb, or can make you blind, deaf, and dumb? Or is it Beelzebub, Satan, Belial, the man in the red suit with a pitchfork, running to and fro, seeking whom he may devour? More nonsense. So, if Jesus, as we've been told, was named Yahweh is salvation by his name, Yahshua or Yeshua, and Yeshua comes in the form of Yahweh, if he can make people deaf, dumb, and blind, and cause evil to befall a city, and to create light and goodness, but he can also create evil. So, which is it? Do we get healings from Beelzebub, Jesus? Or do we get healings from Yahweh? Seems to me, my dear truth seekers, that we have a dualistic player. But I'm not worried, because this Jesus, Yahshua, Yeshua, HaMashiach says, the kingdom of God is within you. You're not going to see anything. Nobody's going to come from the skies. No one's going to come save you. So I hope this video has been good for you as well as it has been for me. Because just think about this, if the God was all-knowing, omnipotent, omnipresent, why would he give Satan all of his powers? If the Almighty Creator creates, he's not going to create someone as powerful as him. It's just like a master in taekwondo or karate. The master never shows his students everything. Until next time, guys, when you search for the truth and you find the truth, and I hope Nurse J is helping you find that truth, let the truth set you free, my friends. Hotep, Ashe, and we'll see you later.